Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rabbah from the Chicago camp coming at you with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Hatred of Thy Brother. So I got this quick video where it was talking about, it's an 8-part video. It was talking about a brother that's in Massachusetts and his experience with the government, with the law, or should I say with the state / government. But he was showing the hatred that they have for the so-called black man. You know, before I go any further, I want to say that fair use, fair use. This video is for just teaching purposes. I'm not making any money off of it. This is just for teaching purposes. So anyway, you know, and I thought that it was something I would like to bring to the light. You know, I talked to my son, and I talked to him about if he get pulled over, you know, about how to conduct himself with the police, because, you know, things can go south very quick, you know. And this, you know, he asked me questions like, well, why do these people hate us and they don't even know us? Why do they hate me? They never met me. Well, first of all, you know, they have met you, but that goes into the regeneration doctrine, which is, that's another subject, that's another lesson. But these people, since the beginning, have had hatred because they are the wicked. And I'm going to try to shed a little bit of light on that. I want to start off, you know, with a quick information. The forefather of Esau is the so-called white man, was Cain. You know, Cain was his forefather, and Cain slew his brother. Let's get that real quick. Let's go to Genesis chapter 4, verse 8. It says, and Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass that when they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now now listen to this, verse 11. It says, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which opened her mouth to receive her brother's blood, to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. And it says, when thou tillest the ground, it should not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. So this explains a lot. You know, this goes into this day when you see a lot of them putting chemicals in the ground to grow their food, because it's telling you right here that they can't yield anything from it because that was part of their curse. Also, another telltale sign is they have no color. You know, their skin, they're colorless. They're the only people without any pigmentation in their skin, because their forefather, which was Cain, was cursed. So now you say to yourself, well, if Cain was cursed, what's that got to do with Esau? Because upon the third or fourth generation, says Exodus 20:4, they came back, and he came back as Esau. Esau was born with no color. Let me grab that real quick before I play the video. Esau came back, and he came out red. Let's get that. Let's go to Genesis chapter 25. Let's go to verse 3. It says, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Salaki, let me say that again. The one people shall be stronger than the other. The elder should serve the younger. And when her days be delivered and were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Verse 25. The first came out red. It says all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after it says, and after it says, and after that his brother came out. His his hand took a hold of the heel of Esau, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac threescore years old when they buried them. So again, I want to just say this is that dang, what is going on? Salakia. So it's showing here that it was two separate people that came out. And it says the elder, which was Esau, he came out first, is supposed to serve the younger. But in this time, the younger, which is Jacob, is serving the elder. And it says here that Esau would be stronger. I'm sorry, Salakia. Jacob would be stronger than Esau. You know, it said right here. It says that two manner of people will be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other. And the elder should serve the younger. So it's telling you that right there. So that carried all the way over into now. And this is why you see these people hating us and don't even know us, because their spirit is identifying us as a stronger, a better people. And when I say us, I'm talking about Esau is identifying Jacob. The so-called white man is identifying the so-called black man as better, as stronger. So that's what you see now. Let's play this video. Check this out.
Let's go. That's what happened to black people when they try to, for a simple look. I didn't do nothing. There's no crime. There's no reason for them to stop me for anything. Because I'm black.
So I'm back in court dealing with this racist state trooper. Once again, I'm in and out of court, $1,000 bail. And this is the perfect example of systemic racism, how they target you. I'm gonna take y'all through this whole situation so you can really get a first-hand glance at this. Once in the courtroom, I was made aware that the state trooper didn't even come once the court summons her. Like and follow for more. So, we're leaving court right now. This racist state trooper, which had these false charges on me, she didn't even come to the court today, all right? So, she's able to say these allegations, right? We're in Boston Superior Court. She's able to say these allegations. They tried to hide the body camera. I had to go through public records request to get it. And not only that, she doesn't even come. And she had till April to come. So where is this racist lying state trooper? Please call to action. Get her here to testify. If I did what she's saying I did, but I didn't. She's a liar. She's racist. Stop this. The court summons the state trooper to come testify, but she was nowhere to be found because she said she didn't know about the summons. How ironic. The court say to come testify and you just don't know about the summons. Please stop this racism, stop these false charges, and stop trying to search black people's cars for no reason. Please like and follow for more. Thank you.
Wow. So you get to see that they hate us. And that is why, because from the beginning, also, let me add that Esau, when he came back, he was without color because he was cursed from the earth. And also, he sold his birthright when he came back. Let's get that. I skipped that part. Let's go to Genesis chapter 25, verse 29. So he no longer has an inheritance because he sold his birthright. Genesis 25, verse 29, it says, and Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint, meaning he was hungry, he was tired. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. He says, therefore was his name called Edom. Edom means red. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. What profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him and sold his birthright unto Jacob. So verse 34, it says, and Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils. And it says, and he ate and drank and rose up and went his way. Thus, it says, thus Esau despised his birthright. So Esau didn't care about the birthright in the beginning, and then it turns out, you look at now, he hated his brother because of it. So now what this means is that the kingdom is, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the one to come out. The kingdom is given to Jacob, not Esau. Let me show you that. Esau can't make it. You know, and that's what these so-called government, you know, these white people have against us, is that they know in their spirit, even if they don't know, they know in their spirit that they can't make it. Listen to this. It says, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterwards, when he would have inherited a blessing, which he would have inherited the kingdom, he was rejected. For he found no place for repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So he can't repent and he can't make it. So that's why you see these people over us doing wicked acts, because they know that the kingdom is for Jacob and not Esau. Let's get that. Let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. It says, and I answered and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. That was in Genesis. We just read that. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. So he knows that Jacob's got next, and his kingdom is coming to an end. They can see it. So that's why you see things like this going on, and it's going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. So I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.